welcome back to my YouTube channel. For you to my channel, hi, my name is Amanda. Welcome to my channel. So today, we're going to be diving into another paranormal game known as the Lookee Lookee game. So the point is, for you to summon the mysterious Lookee Man, and until 6 a.m. or until sunrise, you will have to try to hide, avoid him, and not let him see you, when he is going to be trying and doing everything he can to even catch a small glimpse of you through the windows of your home. So, if you're able to survive until sunrise or until 6 a.m., then you will have the gift of seeing into the future and knowing what the future holds. However, if the Lookee Man catches you before your time runs out, then he will take you away with him and take your... That's what the game says. So, you guys know the drill. The rules, how to play, even though, again, you should never play this game, and in my opinion. And like I say with all these kind of videos, if you guys don't like this stuff, feel free to click off. But now, let's get into the Lookee Lookee game. Okay. So again, I found the rules and everything on the website that goes to my machine, so now, let's get started. The Lookee Lookee game, or how to summon the Lookee Man. If you're a fan of the supernatural versions of hide and seek, here's one you may have heard mentioned recently, the Lookee Lookee game. Sometimes also referred to as the Lookee Lookee game or the Lookee Man game, as various names might suggest, the rules for this ritual game see you summoning an entity, in this case, the Lookee Man, and then attempting to escape capture all night. The prize for winning is, as it's sometimes put, valuable beyond belief. The price for losing is catastrophic. The Lookee Lookee game went live on March 3rd, 2022. For my wife, the Lookee Lookee game is basically a variation on the Midnight game and some other similar high-stakes hide-and-seek games. The ritual sees you summoning an otherworldly entity or opponent and then attempting to invade this opponent until a certain amount of time has passed. If you succeed, you'll win a great prize. If you fail, you'll suffer terrible consequences. So, for those of you who are curious, here's how to play the Lookee Lookee game and summon the Lookee Man. As always, play at your own risk. Players. 1 principle. Requirements. 1 candle with at least a 6-hour burn time, matches or a lighter, white paint and something to apply it with, a time-keeping device, the indoor location in which to play, within that location, a windowless room. Instructions. Begin at night. Take into account each and every window in your chosen location. It doesn't matter how large or how small they are, each counts. Do not miss any. Once you are certain you have found, discovered, and seen every single window, take up your supply of white paint, and using whatever you have chosen as an application tool, paint the image of an eye on each and every window. You do not need to paint an eye on each individual pane of glass within the given window, but each window as a whole must be covered with the image of an eye before you are done. Do not miss any windows. Again, do not miss any windows. Once you are certain, you have painted an eye on each and every window, travel throughout your chosen location, and turn off each and every light in the space. When the space is dark, gather your candle, your matches or lighter, and your timekeeping device, and bring them with you to your previously selected windowless room. Now close the door behind you. Now wait. Keep an eye on the time. Wait. The main event. At midnight precisely, no sooner, and certainly no later. Use your matches or lighter to light the candle, then repeat aloud 3 times the following words. Lookee, lookie, come and see. Lookee, lookie, you won't find me. Now wait, he'll be here soon. There he is. He's outside. He's looking in the windows. He's looking for you. And now you have to move. Carrying your candle and keeping it lit, open the door and exit the windowless room. For the next 6 hours or until sunrise, whichever comes first, you must travel around the playing space, moving continuously, never stopping. As you do so, your opponent will attempt to catch a glimpse of you through the windows. Do not let him see you. Do not let him catch you. If you think he's about to catch sight of you, move, hide. Get out of visual range immediately, but as you do not let your candle go out. Keep moving. Keep your candle lit. Keep going until time is up. The prize. After 6 hours or when the sun comes up and you survive this long, extinguish your candle. Now wait. He's going. He's leaving. He's gone. Once your opponent has departed, you may feel different somehow. This means you've collected your prize. You now have the gift, the ability to see what the future holds. It's not clear how long you may have it. It's not clear how far into the future you may see. But for now, at least, the gift is yours. Use it wisely. Additional notes. Regarding the use of open flames. This game is considered an enormous fire hazard. As such, players should make sure to take common sense fire safety precautions before attempting to play. Make sure you have at least 1 fire extinguisher on hand. Remove highly flammable items from your premises and or your person. Note that these instructions are for informational purposes only. You bear no responsibility for anything that may or may not occur over the course of the game, should anyone be so foolish as to attempt to play. Okay. Regarding the playing space. Many choose to play this game within their own homes. However, it is worth noting, in most sources detailing the rules for this game seem to assume that the homes in question are single-family detached or semi-detached houses with at least one floor, and all their windows situated at ground level. It is therefore unclear how the gameplay may change if the home in question is not this highly specific form of dwelling. For instance, if your home is an apartment within a larger building situated many floors above ground level. It does not mean that the game cannot be played under different circumstances, just that there are perhaps more unknowns about it in the event that it is played under these circumstances. Of course, it may be wiser to play this game in an entirely different location than your own home in the first place. After all, when you summon your opponent, they'll always know where you live. You may be able to send them away at the conclusion of the game, but they could always return later if they felt like it. Bear that in mind. Regarding the windowless room. There are perhaps more spaces that will satisfy these conditions than you might think. Consider, for instance, a bathroom. There are many windowless. A walk-in closet, not a room in the traditional sense, perhaps, but large enough to serve such as a function here. Whatever you choose again, be sure to take fire safety precautions as you prepare the space for play. Regarding the painted eyes. Although the eyes are said to provide protection from your opponent, it is not entirely clear how or what the protection might be. Given that your opponent may catch you simply by sighting you through the windows of your playing space, even if the windows have the eye drawn upon them. It is clear that the eyes do not prevent your opponent from seeing you or hide you from view in any way. This researcher speculates that perhaps the eyes prevent your opponent from using the windows to physically enter the premises. If you leave even a single window undone with the eye, therefore you have left a crack in the armor, and an unguarded way he may use to gain access to the location. It is bad enough to simply be seen by him through a window. It is therefore probably worse to share the same physical space with him. A final warning. If he sees you, it's game over. If he catches you, it's game over. If your candle goes out, it's game over. And if it's game over, well, you won't be needing those eyes of yours anymore, will you? And that is the end of the game. Okay. Wow. I don't know what to say. This game seems so risky and so dangerous. Also, and this is just personally me, I know the prize for winning is seeing into the future, but me as a person, I would not want to have the ability to see what the future holds or what comes in the future. Like, I know some people might think, oh my god, that's like so amazing, and like I get to see like what's gonna happen in the future, but the future might not always hold something good. And like something I found so funny when it said that you could see into the future, this game reminded me so much of the very first game we talked about on my channel, which was Red Door, Yellow Door. So I put the 3 Kings of Red Door, Yellow Door into one video, and we talked about Red Door, Yellow Door, which is you traveling into the back of your mind. And they always say that your mind is not always your friend. Again, same idea with the future. The future is not always your friend. The future might not always hold what you hope it to hold. And that's why, like, I just really want to have the power to see what comes to the future. Like, that's just not something that I personally want to have. Also, the fact that I don't know how I feel about being stalked outside when I'm in my own home. Like, that would just terrify me if I know there's something outside that wants nothing more than to take me and take mine. Like, if that was just, like, something that I'm playing with, I probably would not want to play this game at all. Like, it just feels like you're being stalked, and it's pretty much a life or death situation. Like, it's not even, like, debatable. It's a life or death situation. And also the fact that the eyes don't prevent him from seeing you, but they prevent him from entering, which is even worse, because if you miss one window, then he has the ability to enter in through your home. And they even said it's worse to be seen by him, and it's even worse for him to be in the same playing space with you. And again, they always say not to play in your home because, like we talked, demons, entities, spirits, anything that's unalive and not from our world pretty much needs permission to enter. And even though you asked him to leave, he might come back and he might try to enter if you don't have eyes drawn on your windows anymore. Which just seems so scary. Like, I feel like a game like this, even if you do want to attempt to play it, you should not play within your own home because, like he said, he'll know where you live if you play in your own home. But honestly, this game just seems really scary. Like, I don't know how I feel if I'm playing a game, which first of all, again, cause a fire hazard because you're running around with a candle, you're hiding, and again, you're being stalked by something that's not human outside your own house, and it's just terrifying. Like, you lose and that's it. Like, you're done. So honestly, a game like this I feel just shouldn't be played or taken lightly because it's way too dangerous. Like, you don't know the outcomes, and also the fact is, I personally feel I wouldn't be able to beat him. Like, if I was to play a game or something like that, I don't think I'd win this game under any circumstances. And like I said, I wouldn't want to see what the future holds. I'd personally be scared to think that the future might not hold something up to my likings. So yeah, honestly, a game like this, personally me, like the prize that like is achievable through this game, I just wouldn't want that gift. Again, that's just like a personal opinion of mine. I just wouldn't want that gift. But again, if you lose, then the consequences are a lot worse. But that's pretty much all for today's video. I just wanted to share this game with you guys. Sorry, I cannot speak to you guys. I just wanted to share this game with you because I found it very, very interesting, and also found it a lot different than the other games we've talked about. Like, most of the other games either don't have a prize, or they do have a prize, but I don't think I ever talked about a game that gives you the prize of seeing into the future. So I just found this game really interesting. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this game, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Love you.